Hi, student. This is homework assignment number 6. On the booklet, I give you for the homework assignments, and you see that's homework number 6. We have two part A and part B. This is part B because this one is harder than part A, so that's why I decide to present with you for this one. For make sure you have enough information, so you finish this homework for better. So first of all, I need to go over with part B assignment number 6. If you look at the picture like this, we have two buildings. Actually, we have three. The first one, let's show you. So the first one, you see the big building like this, and after that, the second one behind of that, and a little bit more in different angle on here. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, three buildings. And we need to draw on 2-point perspective. So just step by step to follow me, and you need to follow the number I put it on there for make sure you do everything easier than. Just step by step, okay? So first of all, if you look at this point, you can see that we have 3 points. It looks like in the same horizontal line. And I mark it on number 5. But forget about number 5 right now. Just focus on number 1. Number 1, I need you to draw the picture plane. Like you read on chapter 6, you see picture plane is the plane we create in front of the objects, and this is the object. So that's why the first one, you need to create the line. We call that the picture plane. And you just draw the horizontal line, which one is touched with the building. So you draw from the left or the right, or from the line or the left, the line to the left, but basically it's a horizontal line, and we call that the picture plane. We create the line like this. That's number 1, and you see I put number 1 on there for you. The second one is number 2. Number 2, I need you to draw another line. Not another line. Number 2, I need you to draw standing point. That means the point SB. The point you need to stand there to look at the building. So if you look at this, the standard point is right here. Okay? And you select this point. And how can you select this point? You need to look at the beginning from the building, and after that, the end from the building. So you need to select the point. The standard point is around 30 degrees. For make sure you stay here and you look on at the building. So you create this one. And I suggest that 30 degrees from here to here. And you draw the line. This point you call that the standard point. And you create this line right here. The end from this corner building. And after that, connect with this one. The end from the building. So you see the red mark I put for you. This is number 2. So if you look close, I put it number 2. Number 2 is you create for standard point. SB stand for standard point. Okay. Number 1 again for picture plane. You create the line for picture plane. That means the line horizontal like this, touch with the point from the building. That picture plane, number 1. Number 2 is standard point. You create the point 30 degrees. You need to create the line from standard point to the corner from the building, and after that to another corner from the building, number 2. So number 3, I need you create the line we call that horizontal line. Horizontal line is the line from your eye can look at the building. So now I need you create the green line. You look at this, this is the green line. And this line, horizontal line, and you can cross the line. And you call that horizontal line. And this one I call that's number 3. You look at this number 3. Number 3, draw horizontal line, XL horizontal line. Number 3. Continue with that, create another line. You call that the crown line. And this line is the one the building can stay on. And we call that number 4. You look at this, number 4. Draw the round line. And basically, this one from this one, you can draw parallel. The line 4 is parallel with the line number 3. So you can draw a horizontal line, look at this. You see that? That's the pink line. And I put as number 4. And number 4 stands for round line. So now, in this one, you have 4 steps already. The first one, picture line. The second one, standard point to create the both line from the red color, 30 degree. Number 3 is the horizontal line. You see that, number 3, horizontal line. And number 4 is the round line, lower than horizontal line. And the round line is the line the building stayed on, in the bottom from the building. Okay, so now about the height from the building, we have the height they give you information on the paper, on homework assignment. So you know how high from the building. So you create the height from this one. And after that, how low from another building right here. So every information right here, they give you the height from the building. So you mark it there, and after that you move back on the front from the building. Okay, so now after you do number 4 round line, number 3 horizontal line, you start with number 5. You go back with the object. You look at this. Some of the point, when you draw the horizontal line and you see some point from the building, you need to mark this one. You call that number 5. So all of them touch or connect with the horizontal line, and you mark it on number 5. So we have 1, 2, 3 points, and you call that number 5. From number 5, because it touches with the building, so you need to draw the line directly straight down to the round line. So you put number 5 right there. So all of them, we have 3 points from number 5. You just go straight down to the crown, and you put as number 5. Same thing with this one. And from the height from the building, on the measure line, you can draw horizontal line into that one. And when it marked like this, you put as number 5 also. You can see that's number 5 for 3 of them. That's the height from the building. So you mark right there, mark right there, mark right there, and all of them are number 5. Okay, so on this one, I need you to create like this 5 steps already. So just make sure that you finish the 5 steps and double check again for everything you do okay. And we can continue with the next one. Next one, we have a couple more steps. So if you finish this one, remember the way how you create that, and where we can start with the next one. So the next one is like this. After you create everything, now we need to start to draw. So I will go step by step, so you just follow me one of them, and the rest of them you can do by yourself. Okay, so first of all, after you finish number 5, you start with number 6. This is the second part, so we go with number 6. So the first one, you need to start by the blue color. On the standard point, right here, on the standard point, you draw the line, the blue line. I call that number 6. And this one should be parallel with 6A. You see the blue line right here. You see the blue one, I put 6A. You need to create the line from standard point parallel with 6A. 6A is the line from the small building. So you see that's 6A. Okay. When you draw the parallel line like this, and this line cut to horizontal to picture plane, sorry, cut with the picture plane. You call that vanishing point right number 1. Vanishing point right number 1, and you drop down. When it hit with the horizontal line point right there, and you call that vanishing point right number 1. Okay, so I remind you one time from standard point right here, SB standard point, you draw a line number 6, and this line is parallel with the line in the building here. You see that 6A. I put 6A for make sure that you remember 6 parallel with 6A. And when this line cut to the picture plane, you mark this a vanishing point right number 1, and you drop down to the horizontal line, and you mark the point. This point you call that vanishing point right number 1. Okay, so continue with that. You create another line. You look at the red one from standard point. You create a line, the red one, I call that number 7, and it is parallel with 7A. That means the line from the big building. Okay, so 7A and 7 is parallel, and when you create this line, it will cut with the picture plane. One more time, you drop down to the horizontal line, and you mark that point, and that point you call that vanishing point 2, because it's come with vanishing point 2 on the top picture plane. Okay, and you call that 7. You do the same thing with the other side. You look at the orange color, I call that number 8. Again, I start from vanishing point SB. I create the line, and the line orange parallel with the line here, the short one, I call that 8A. So you see that's 8A, this is the short one. You create the line parallel with A8, the short one. And when that line you create, that it cut with the picture plane. You call that vanishing point left 2. And from that one, you drop down. You drop down when it cut with horizontal line, and you call that vanishing point left 2 because it's on the left. Do the same thing with number 9. From standard point, you create a line parallel with the green line right here. I call that 9A. That means you create the line 9 parallel with the line 9-8, and when that line cut with the picture plane, you call that the vanishing point 1 left, and you drop down. When it cuts with horizontal line right here, you call that vanishing point left 1. Okay, so basically 6, 7, 8, 9 is the line parallel with the line from the building you created. And when it cuts with the picture line, you just drop down until they hit with the horizontal line. You call each of them by vanishing point. 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, so that's, you go with 6, 7, 8, and 9 step already. Okay. Before you continue with that, I need you go back again to review for make sure you do everything right. Each of them should be parallel together for the part you select on the object, and you create for both sides, left or right. If on the left you have vanishing point left, and what building, you can mark it on number 1 or number 2, a different one. For example, in this one, we have a little small right here, a little small building right here, so you call that's number 6, stand for this one. And the big one, if you see that's the red one, the big one, you call that number 7. And the green one, you call that number 8. Something like this. So that's why basically just follow step by step, do very careful, and all of them start with standard point. Okay, so it depends on all of them. You need to create the line. After you do with the line one, I will show you next step. Okay, so now if you finish everything, 1 2 3 on the first page, 6 7 8 9 to create the vanishing point, the second one. So now we continue to finish the drawing. Okay, same thing, same way, but different angle. So that's why very careful when you draw that. Do the line connection so light, and after that, when you have the answer on the bottom on the picture for 2-point perspective, and you do darker. Okay, on of the line, it show you connection between the stand, the point to each of them, just show very light, but make sure that you know where it is, and after that you do darker in the final. Okay, so if you look everything look like crazy, however if you follow step by step and with the number I post for you, you do everything very easy. Okay, so now go back with on off vanishing point. We have right here, we have vanishing point left 1, vanishing point left, vanishing point right 1, vanishing point right 2, and we have right here vanishing point left 1 and vanishing point left 2. So now we continue with each of them more detail. When you have some kind of vanishing point, that means you need to go with the view on the left, on the right. So we have 2-point perspective, left one and the right one. So now for example, this one, I start with the blue one. You see the blue one, I mark as a number 6, 6 and 6. Before you have 6 when you create for the line. So now I put number 6. That means the one you have the point directly from the picture plan. Okay, so from this one, I mark number 6 for you easy to follow. You look at this, from number 6, you draw the line perpendicular with the horizontal line. You see this is horizontal line, and you draw that line straight down to the round line. I put 6 6 6 6 for make sure that it is the straight line from number 6 here and go down to the round line number 6 here. When you have 2 points from here, 2 points from here, you know that this is on in front face. So you have 2 points right here. Now you go on the left side, they have the information for the height from the building on the top one and down one for the round line. So you just move back here for the line there, and you know how high from the building, so you can mark it right there, and you connect again with number 6. So right now we have number 6 in front face is high like this. Okay, if I look far, you can see the height from the building is here, exactly the same height from the building right here, because we draw the line on there to here. So this is the first one, you have the height from the building. After that, at the corner from this one, you draw the line connect with the view and here. Same thing with this one, you connect with the view right here. I put number 6 for you remember it's from the view from vanishing point 1. That is the height from the building in the view. It's look like this. It's just inside from the view. You look at the inside from the view. Okay, so now basically you can see this point and this point is connect from 6 here to the vanishing point here. Same thing from here to vanishing point here. So I put 6 6 because it belongs to the sixth one. So when you draw, you start from number 1 right here, standard point. You see that? And the first one, you look at this corner, for example, and you connect this one, the corner right here, from the small building. I call the 6A. So you draw the line, this point you connect with the standard point, right here. And when you connect like this, it cut to the picture plane. When it cut to the picture plane, you drop down. You look at that, drop down to the round line here. And look at the view right here, the view right there. So you stop right there. So this is the side face from the building. It's in the view. Okay, so that's why I call this one a 6D. 6D because you start from standard point right here. You connect with the point in here, and I call that 6C. A right here, and B is the one you connect with. This one is C. So that's one, you have A, and you hit here. And right there you drop down. You call that 6D. Okay? So right here you mark the point. The reason, because the view is give you like this. It's give you like this on 6 point. So you have the height from this one, if start from here and the end from here, it's in the view. The view right there. Let me see, how can I do for you easy to look at this. 6A on there, 6A, and you draw this line for 6B. This one is 6D. Okay, so this one. Okay, so now continue with that. I can review for you number 6 for make sure that you follow with this one before you start with the next one. Okay, so this one, the standard point right here. The first one, you draw the parallel line. Remember before, when you create the vanishing point, it touches with the horizontal line, the picture plane, and you call that vanishing point right. When you drop down, you make vanishing point right 1, and I call this one is 6B. The first one is A6, and after that 6 parallel with 6A. When you create this, right? And it cut with picture plane. You drop down. We call the 6B. You drop down, and this point cut with horizontal line. You call that vanishing point right 1. So you have this one, and this view. You need to go this one, the height from here, in the information they give you. So that's why you connect with the view right here and the view right there. So I call that 6 for you. Remember, it is start with 6 1 right here and right there. Okay, so the first one you do like this, and after that you start with standard point. You connect with the end point from here, from the building, the end point from here, and we connect like this. It will cut the picture plane. You drop down. I call the 6D. You drop down, and it's the width from the building. So it stop right here. It's in the view. It's in the view, and you're done with the first one. Okay, you do the same thing like this with the red building. You look at the red building. So you start from standard point. After you create the line parallel with the red one, this is number 7. This is parallel with 7A. You see that? And you need to create this one. When you do the parallel like this, it cut with the picture plane. You drop down. I call that 7B. Drop down, and we create for vanishing point number 2. This is vanishing point. That means that you need to connect with the height from the building right there and right here For you can see the view from the building, it should be inside there for the red color. This is the view, and this is another view. So basically the building height, it should be in there. Follow the view. So now on number 7, you start to draw the line, stand point right here, straight up, connect with the point on here. You see that the point in the end from the red building. When you draw, you connect with the standard point, it will cut the picture plane right here. You just drop down the line, and I call that 7D. You drop down, and this is the end from the building, the red building. Okay, and this one is the view. So the view from the red one is right here, so you need to connect with the view like this. 7, I put 7 for you, and after that the 7 right here for you also. So that means belong to that you have the view for the building. Like this and like this. Okay, so basically you done on this one. That means the front face is here, the front face right here, and the leftover from the red building is right there. Okay, so now we start with the left one. Like before, you create the line, the orange one with the small one right here, parallel together. I call this number 8. It starts from standard point. You create a line. This line parallel with the short line right here, belong to the red building. I call that number 8. And this one I call that 8, 8, for make sure both of them is parallel. When you create this line, it will be cut right there on the picture plane, and you call that vanishing point left 2. That means on the left side. You drop down. I call that AB. You drop down, and this one is touched with the horizontal line. You call that vanishing point left 2. It's right there. That means the building, the red one building right here, it will be in the viewpoint right there and right there from the red one. Okay, and you do the same thing with the last one. For the green one, I call that's number 8. You create again from standard point right here. You create the line, the green one, I call that's number 9. It's parallel with the line from the green building right here, and I call such 9A. So this line and this line is parallel, and where you create from standard point. Okay, and when the standard point you create this line parallel, this one is cut with the picture plane right here, and you call that vanishing point left. I'm missing B. Vanishing point left 1, and you drop down. I call that 9B, and you drop down, you see vanishing point left 1 right here. This one cut with horizontal line. Okay, so now on the building, the green one, you can start to draw the line from standard point right here. You draw the line to connect with this point, and which line cut with picture length, you drop down. And when you drop down like this, you know where is the finish from the building, the green building. So the height from the building, information give you in this level. So you just follow horizontal line like this, and you know where the building will be stay on, how high from the building. And this one, the green one, is connect with the vanishing point left. So you need to do like this, for you can see the view line is look like this. Same thing with on the top one, it's look like this. So you see that. So this building is stop right there in the view. So you can connect with the vanishing point right here. I call that 9. And after that, this one, same thing. This is the view.